Hello everyone, John 12 back here again with another video. Now today I'm going to be talking about something that's on the rise, so to speak. It's DC Entertainment. But more importantly, what DC Entertainment has under their sleeve, which is a new upcoming TV show going to be coming out with Fox titled Gotham. It's a television series that obviously I'm sure any comic book fan slash DC fan slash Batman fan would know is a TV show that they're developing that is based around the early beginnings of not only James Gordon, but obviously Bruce Wayne's rise to become one day the Dark Knight, and of course all the other villains with their rise to become the great villains that they eventually become. Now, obviously, this show it hasn't been stated as to whether or not when it's going to be coming out. I don't really know. But seeing as how DC's been coming out with a lot of shit lately, they've been just putting out stuff like crazy, just to like so to speak keep up with Marvel and what they're doing. And also seeing as how I'm straight up Batman fan. I'm honestly straight up interested into seeing what happens with this TV show. Um, Basically, they already have everybody cast and they already started filming. I'm not going to judge anything of what they already started to do. I actually didn't even think about making this video previously. I was eventually going to do it, but with DC like keeping a lot of their things under wraps and not wanting to release that much to the public, I generally keep my distance, so to speak, from my videos, because then I'll just have like weekly videos of me rambling nonstop. But I've been in a like straight up DC mood this entire first like several months. Like I've just ever since 2014 started, I just been in a DC mood constantly. Like every day, just need some more DC related stuff out there. And thankfully, they've been putting a lot of stuff out there. Arrow's doing great. They're gonna get started season 3. The Flash TV show's coming out. DC Warner Brothers is starting their first cinematic universe, and they have Gotham. Now, obviously, there's been new photos coming out, and based off of the photos, I can pretty much guess that this show is kind of taking like a Batman Year One almost, where it's like it's gonna be focused obviously more on Gordon, and I don't know, I was a little disappointed by that because how can you have a Batman story, but more or less a show based around the city of Gotham and not have Batman be essentially a factor in there? I mean, I know Bruce Wayne is going to be a big part of this show, but seeing as how they're seeing as how they're starting him off as a kid, and based off the set photos that I've seen, they're gonna be showing a really good origin story to the death of his parents and whatnot. I can pretty much guess it's gonna be a long time until we see him don the cowl and the cape. So that's a real pain in the ass. But we've also seen some pretty interesting set photos of the new Selina Kyle slash Catwoman. And honestly, I think it's pretty cool. I think she looks great. I think that, let me see what. I think the actress's name is Cameron. I can't really say her last name. I'm sorry. But fuck, I don't know. Based off the photos I've seen, she looks pretty interesting. Obviously this is pre Catwoman, so she's not going to be wearing the mask and the whip and whatnot. So I don't know. The story is essentially a Batman Year One. Just take away the Batman and just keep it as a James Gordon story. Overall, I don't really have much like anticipation for it. The only reason I would in the first place is because of the origin stories towards the villains, and most importantly Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle. But I don't know. The main two reasons as to why I would really want to see this is because I am a James Gordon fan. I will give him that, but at the same time, like I'm not to the point where I really want to see his own show by any means. But other than the reason I just mentioned, which is to see the eventual origin stories to upcoming villains and Bruce and Selina, I most importantly want to know as to whether or not this is going to be canon with the pre-existing and possible cinematic universe that DC is doing. If you've been on YouTube and you've just been reading up news online, like straight up, like I have, and probably most other DC slash comic book fans have, then you probably guessed the fact that there's been a lot of talk and a lot of rumors as to whether or not DC's making everything that they're doing now canon and having a straight line connection with every other property they're doing, because there's been a lot of talk like saying like the Dark Knight, Chris Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy and CW's Arrow slash Flash TV upcoming Flash TV show are going to be connected with the Man of Steel sequel and possible Justice League movies. So I don't really know. It would be interesting to like find out that this story is just a prequel to Bat-Fleck. That would be pretty interesting, seeing as how we are dealing with a pre-existing Batman. It would make sense that they would make this show and just have it dedicated to this specific Batman. It would make sense. I just don't know. We don't really know that much information, and DC, as I said prior, has been keeping everything wrapped up. But my overall thoughts for this series is that I definitely can't wait any longer. I mean, like it's just like every other thing DC's doing. I mean, like I can't wait for the rest of the Arrow's season to end. I can't wait for Flash to come on the rise. I can't wait to see, obviously, the Man of Steel 2, aka Batman vs. Superman. I can't wait for that. But when it comes to this TV show, I guess I would put it in the bottom of the barrels, basically, because we still don't know anything about it, and I still kind of feel disappointed that they didn't just go the Batman Year 1 route, and that's what I personally would have wanted to go with. But I guess it's not a bad idea to just have it be just a straight-up origin story of Gordon and have a side story of like the rising crime and Bruce Wayne's path to glory, so to speak, of him becoming the Dark Knight. So it's not a humongous kill. I just would have liked something different. But I guess that's all I have to say. My personal thoughts on the series is that I'm definitely interested, but I'm not highly anticipated like I am with the rest of other DC Entertainment stuff. And I definitely like the new look of Selena Kyle. I definitely am interested in see how the young actress she's being played by, does. And obviously, I can't wait to see young Bruce Wayne action, and James Gordon, always good. So, but that's all I have to say. If I had to rate this, I guess I give the set photos basically a 5.5, and the new Selena Kyle, look-wise and design-wise, I give it like a 6 out of 10. I just base that mostly on looks, people, so. But then again, that's going to be it, and obviously this is subjective, this is my personal opinion, so anybody who disagrees with my personal opinion can obviously feel free to comment, and this has been my personal thoughts, my pre-personal thoughts on the Gotham TV show. And basically all I have to ask is, what's your ideas on Gotham TV series? Do you think it's going to be good? Are you highly anticipated for this? And do you believe that this Gotham TV series is a prequel to Bat-Fleck? Do you think it's going to be connected as a prequel to the pre-existing Batman that we're living with currently? And that's all I have to ask, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep a lookout for Batman.